That's someone's sister.
In 3, 2, 1. And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am your friendly neighborhood narrator, and it is my job to welcome you to Lockwood. This was brought to you by some of Seton Theater Company's sweethearts, so please pay attention. Every last detail is imperative. To ensure we have your full attention, please silence your phones and refrain from any flash photography. In case of an emergency, please locate your nearest exit now. Well, now that we've got the formalities out of the way, I should give you some insight on the event you will be attending tonight. It's a dark and foggy evening in New Orleans. Lady Seton, who is mourning the untimely death of her father, has recently inherited the Lockwood Manor, as well as quite a bit of jewelry, cash, and is preparing to showcase her newfound wealth. She's awaiting the arrival of her guest, while her husband is, supposedly, attending to business matters in the library. Well, now that you know all that I know, welcome to Lockwood Manor.
David. What am I to do? The guests will be here any second, and I must impress them. The servants forgot to polish the second set of silver. I want the Monet moved to the dining room, and Ambrose still hasn't managed to finish making the dessert. I mean, how long could it possibly take to make an impressive dessert?
Sweetheart, everything will be in order by the time the guests arrive. People will know you're in charge. You've gotten all dolled up for a wonderful evening. Don't get all balled up over trivial matters. Instead of you handling it all, let me call Sebastian and Charlotte to see what needs to be done. I've been meaning to talk to you. I wanted to discuss the first edition of Webster's Dictionary. I'd like to purchase it for my collection, but it's quite expensive and I need your funding.
No, that's silly. Now, dear, please, go get changed. Our guests might think a vagrant wandered into our home if they saw you looking like that.
Anything for you, darling.
Milady, did you summon us?
Yes. Why would you be here if not? My dear Sebastian, the house still isn't how I'd like it. Have 3 of the maids inspect, perfect, and clean all the rooms upstairs. Not Vera and Mallory, though. I would like for those 2 to attend to the guests all night. Sebastian, please polish the silver. And I would like you to burn this for me. Thank you. Oh, and Charlotte, be a dear and confirm that Ambrose and Clayton will have the dishes ready to be served before the guests arrive, and that the girls not on call tonight are not to be seen. That is all.
Yes, ma'am. While Lady Stephanie and Sir David finish getting ready for the evening, the waitstaff is in the kitchen preparing for the night. Well, they're supposed to be. No one can ever do what they're supposed to. But then I look like I don't know the story. I better get a raise after this.
Found it. Sweet Jesus, Mallory, did you hear about the handsome ex-war soldier who's supposedly coming to tonight's festivities?
Vera, we cannot get ourselves mixed up in those rich people's nonsense. We're here to serve them, not dine with them.
But who says we can't gossip and that 1 or 2 secrets slip?
Who's coming to this silly party anyways?
Well, from what I heard, you have David's sister Dahlia. She's rumored to be a witch.
Like hoses and a broomstick?
Yeah. Then there's Levi, Lady Stephanie's pretentious cousin, that detective guy and his son. I think his last name is Brooks. Oh, and his son, Robin, is supposed to be quite the catch.
You two are the only ones making an earful of this. We can't let her carry a torch for a man she doesn't even know.
Wait, who does she fancy? Is it me?
No, sweetie. Also, just so you know, your gumbo could use 2 hits of hot sauce and it'll be the bee's knees.
Actually, she's right. Some hot sauce would make this delicious. I know everyone is having a good time, but Lady Stephanie has worked very hard to make sure things go swimmingly tonight. So can we all stop lollygagging and get to work?
Oh, my love, join us. It's the evening before your birthday. You worked too hard. It's simply harmless fun.
Lottie, we are at work. Don't say those kinds of things.
Sebastian, we were all there when you proposed. You're the only one who's still embarrassed by it.
Speaking of the lovely couple, you two are like children to me. So, for my dear Lottie, my mother's pearl necklace. And for Seb, a family heirloom, grandfather's prized pocket watch.
This is beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you. I couldn't ask for a better engagement gift. You're a true friend. I will never use this.
This is cute and all, but we still have work to do.
Oh, quiet. We're practically done. The guests won't be leaving the dining room anyways.
You know, Ambrose, since you mentioned family heirlooms, I overheard a conversation between Lady Stephanie and Sir David, and I suspect that there was foul play involved with the death of Sir Lockwood. I think that the inheritance... Dining room now!
Let's go, people. Dahlia will be the first to arrive, so be ready to greet her. And Sebastian, as head butler, I do expect you to be on call the entire night. No resting for you until the dinner is over.
Yes, of course, ma'am. Is there anything else you need me to attend to?
Not currently, but please, keep everyone under control. I don't want any funny business tonight. Don't forget, when the guests arrive, take their coats. I am off to check the kitchen to ensure that everything is prepared.
I see this place is still a dump. Come on, Esther, don't dawdle.
Mother, I'm not a child anymore. I can very easily handle myself.
Darling, you will be a child in my eyes until the day that you are married off. Now act like you are of the esteemed Alvarez bloodline and come along.
Esther, you were not invited.
Well,
She is here now, so please, take care of it.
Understood, Madam Elcris. It is wonderful to see you again. Please inform Ambrose that we have another guest joining us tonight.
Mother, I told you, I can handle my own problems. Why must you insist on interfering?
Take care of this for me. Good evening, ladies. You're looking radiant, as always.
Levi, it's always a pleasure.
Wonderful place they've got here, isn't it? Awfully nice of them to have everyone over.
Brooks! It's a pleasure to see you.
As well.
David shall be here soon.
Wonderful. We'll have to talk after dinner.
Too much.
Oh, settle down, boy. I haven't done anything yet. What's bugging you?
Pleased to see everyone.
Now presenting the Lady of Lockwood Manor, Lady Stephanie, and her husband, Sir David.
While the conversation is getting underway, the staff is preparing for a busy night. Well, Ambrose is.
Vera, go ahead and fetch 7 Lottie for me. I want to give a toast to their engagement while the gumbo is simmering.
You got it.
Ambrose, should we go softy? The two of them already know that we're happy for them.
I got them. Now, should we get to toasting?
And now, for my final gift, a toast to the newly engaged couple. Cheers!
Sir David, there's been a terrible emergency. We need you in the kitchen. Oh, of course, young man. Excuse us, everyone. I deeply apologize for the rude interruption, but something urgent has happened. Would you both please follow me?
This needs my attention. Please stay here.
Yes, Mother.
Dahlia's going too. If the witch is going, I know this is gonna be interesting.
My mother is not a witch.
Yeah, whatever you say, kid.
Well, I'd love to stay if it were just you and me. I refuse to babysit. Goodbye. Well, that was rude.
So, how have you been? I haven't seen you since you left.
The war was interesting. I missed you.
What is happening? What is so urgent that you felt the need to interrupt my dinner party? Where is Sebastian? Is he all right?
I'm so sorry, ma'am. There must have been something put in his drink.
Tell me exactly what happened. Do not leave out any details.
We were giving a toast to him and Charlotte, and then he just collapsed. We checked for a pulse, but he's dead.
Oh my, I knew this would be serious. I need to speak with her now.
Dahlia, I find it quite rude of you to be interrupting in this affair. A man is dead. That was his fiancée. I would like it if you would give them space.
Stephanie, let me speak to the girl. She's around Esther's age. I know how to deal with crying women.
No, I won't let you speak to her. She has just experienced something terrible. I don't need you making anything worse for her. I need... Wait, where is my husband?
So sorry I wasn't here sooner, darling, but I found a certain someone snooping around the house. Clayton, what happened here? He suddenly collapsed. We don't know why, but is he? There's no pulse, sir. I'm sorry.
I have an announcement to make to my guests, which must happen immediately.
Of course, dear, but please tell me you won't be making this matter public.
But we have to tell the police.
No! No one will be leaving this house until we find out exactly who did this. Sebastian was a healthy young man. I know this wasn't a coincidence. I have graciously invited you all into my home for an event. And now, one of my staff members has passed. I feel very...
Wait, someone is dead? Why is everyone so calm?
Calm down. Let them explain. Thank you, Robin. I would like to know who did it and why. Now!
None of this should have happened. Why would anyone have wanted to kill him? He didn't deserve this.
Dr. Thomas Brooks, PI, at your service. I would like to start by saying I had no hand in this foul play, but I am a private investigator. That being said, I am more than capable to attend to this situation, but first, hold your applause. I know I'm the best investigator out there. Don't have to tell me twice. Anyways, I am more than capable to fix this situation and make sure he is brought to justice. Please, no one call the police until the preliminary investigations have been completed.
Before you start dishing out orders, how do we know you didn't kill him?
How do we know it wasn't a heart attack?
Boy, put your hand down. Did it look over 50 to you?
Anyways,
What you got, Big Shot?
disregarding the age of our victim, when we were in the kitchen, I noticed the color of his drink was murkier than the rest of yours. And yet, despite being out for a considerable amount of time, there was still an excess amount of bubbles. That being said, I believe he was more than likely poisoned. Now, as for proof of my innocence, I have none, but I can confidently tell you that if I am not left in charge of this case, our victim will never get justice for his tragedy, and our murderer will run free.
I know I asked, but did he have to go all say agent on us?
Quiet! All of you. Your coworker, no, your friend has just died. And you are laughing? Just quiet. Dr. Thomas Brooks, I am allowing you to be in charge of this investigation. Do not mess it up.
I won't.
Okay, now what about us? How know that was safe. For heaven's sake, there's a murderer in this room.
We should all stay in groups of 2 or more. If something happens to someone, we'll know who did what. Does that work for everyone?
Not for me. I didn't kill anyone, and I have no intention of being blamed for a murder I did not commit. Plus, it was the butler who died anyway. Is that such a big deal? I'm leaving.
One step out of that front door, and I will immediately assume that you killed my fiancé. I promise that the police will be at your front door before you even get there. Whether or not you are at fault, everybody in this room will support my claim. You are an ill-mannered miscreant so either you can sit back down and prove your innocence or leave and admit guilt.
Steph, you've got to train your servants to treat people like us with respect.
My servants are trained to be the best of the best, and to put entitled varmints in their place. Please do not forget that this is my home, and you are simply a guest. I would also like it if you would refrain from addressing me by staff, family or not.
My dear sweet cousin, how could you?
Now that that has been taken care of, and wildly drawn out, I'm going to start my investigations with you. Hey David, mind if I use your study for interrogations?
Of course, Brooks. Whatever you need.
Thank you.
Just make sure you don't mess this up.
I won't.
Now, if I could talk to you about my purchase of the first edition dictionary.
Point here. I fully believe that you murdered your fiancé.
What? What have I done to make you think that I did this?
Your fiancé is dead. You were the last one with him, and you would have noticed if anything seemed strange. And somehow you didn't. Isn't that a bit peculiar to you?
My alibi is dead. And even if he wasn't, when would I have had the time to spike his drink if we entered the room at the exact same time? Ask any of the other staff members and they'll tell you. I loved him, so don't you dare try to accuse me of doing anything so vile. My future was just ripped from me, and all I could do was sit back and watch. So please, let me help you with this investigation. It's the last thing I have.
Fine, but you have to do exactly as you are told. You will return to the dining room and send in any one of the staff members. If you want to earn my trust, you will escort each and every person to the study. If all of them arrive unscathed, you will have earned my trust and your name will be cleared.
So be it.
Worst case scenario, someone else ends up on the floor, and we know exactly who did it. First question. Did Charlotte and Sebastian enter the kitchen at the same time?
Yes. Vera went to go get them before we had a toast.
And did you notice anything strange or out of place before the murder took place?
Actually, I did. Before, while preparing dinner, I noticed that the position of a few things was very mixed up. Like someone had been moving things around prior to my being in the kitchen.
How so?
For example, the bleach usually goes under the sink, close to the soap. But today, when I went to go get the soap, I noticed that the bleach was missing. I paid no attention to it because things move around a lot. But when I went to go get the apple juice, I noticed that the bleach was right next to it. This was particularly strange because it hadn't been put there before.
Interesting. Do you think maybe someone was trying to confuse you on purpose?
Yes. Usually when things get mixed up like this, it's annoying but makes sense. But this, it was different. Like the person who mixed up the pots, cleaning supplies, and ingredients did it without a second thought.
Interesting. Now, tell me about your relationship with the victim.
We were very close. Sebastian was like a son to me. He was a good man and didn't deserve this. I'll be honest and say that we haven't been the closest recently because of an altercation or two between me and the staff, but I care very deeply for him. This entire situation is extremely hard on me.
I understand. Now, I hate to ask, but tell me about the scene of Sebastian's death.
We were giving a toast to the newly engaged couple, and as you said before, there might have been something put in his drink. We all said cheers, and then he was coughing and on the ground, and you know what happened after that.
Yes. Unfortunately, I do. Is there anything else you have to say?
Before Ambrose answers that question, I think it'd be useful for everyone to see this. Let's rewind to the morning of Sebastian's death.
I can't do this anymore. I have done everything you've asked of me before, but I will not murder my friend.
I am not paying you to be incompetent. You know what you have to do, so do it.
I understand. I'll do as you say.
Good. You know what will happen if you refuse.
My goodness, Ambrose! I can't believe you would do that! Okay, but actually, who was that person in black? That person is not on my character list. Is my script wrong? This is supposed to happen, but not like this. What's going on?
Is there anything else you have to say?
No.
Wonderful. Charlotte!
Yes?
Please collect the remaining staff members.
Why do you want Vera, Clayton, and Mallory all at once?
It will be easier to interrogate the lower staff members all at once. No need to waste time if they were all together.
I understand. I'll be back with them in a moment. Sorry. It's not that I don't trust you. This is the only way he'll allow me to help with the investigation.
No. It's me who should be apologizing.
If you couldn't tell by now, no one here does what they're supposed to. So, instead of getting Vera, Mallory, and Clinton, like she was told, Charlotte took an unexpected detour to the library. I am sick and tired of them changing the story. Stick to the script, people!
finally got the chance to talk.
Madam Alchris, I really don't have the time for a conversation right now. I'm sure whatever you have to say can wait.
Please, call me by my given name. I think it best you're comfortable around me, considering your fiance was like family to me. His aura is all around you, and to me, that makes you family too. Aside from that, I've been wondering if you're really okay with all of this. Are you really okay with leaving a man you barely know to figure out who killed your lover, to being a suspect in the investigation? For goodness sakes, are you really okay with your fiance's death? Be honest with me. Are you really okay?
Who would be? My soulmate is dead, and I'm under suspicion for his murder? He was supposed to be the person who could walk through life with me, laugh when I laughed, cry when I cried, cheer when I succeeded, and encourage me when I failed. And now he's not. So if you really want me to be honest with you, I don't know what's going to happen to me after tonight. I can't even bring myself to say his name. But what I can do is I can make sure that his killer is found. And if working with Brooks will help, then that is exactly what I'm going to do. I lost everything important to me in less than 5 seconds. I don't know what's left.
Are you finished? I remember when you first came to work here. I had moved to Little Rock soon after, but I remember the day as if it were yesterday.
I have to go.
The second you walked into the room, Sebastian went to David and said, "That is the woman I am going to marry." My younger brother laughed as if it were some joke, but I knew he was more serious than he'd ever been before.
How did you know?
Because when I was your age, I wished on every star in the sky that someone would look at me the way Sebastian looked at you.
Did you love him?
Yes, but I loved him like a little brother. Honestly, going to Little Rock gave me everything I wanted and more. I have a wonderful marriage and a beautiful daughter whom I'll protect till the day comes that someone looks at her the way Sebastian looked at you. I'm just sorry you didn't have the chance to get that.
But you arrived so blatantly rude. There's no way you cared about him.
Of course I did. I apologize for being rude. I get protective when it comes to Esther. If it helps, I apologize to him the second I had a chance. Regardless of my actions, I just wanted you to know that Sebastian loved you more than you could ever know. And with all that love, he would hate to see you give up.
Give up? Who said anything about giving up? I'm going to do my part in solving this case.
Charlotte, you are letting Brooks do all the work to solve this mystery. Listen, Brooks and Sebastian might have been close, but they weren't weeks from getting married. Your opinion does matter. Not only that, but you put your life in danger every single time you bring someone to speak with him. The killer is still on the loose. And the aura around you is fine right now. But again, you never know. I know Sebastian would hate to see you in danger.
You're right. I can't just be yanked around by Brooks. I need to find some type of evidence before the night ends. You've known everyone in this house the longest. So please, if you know anything, I need you to tell me, like, right now.
I'm sorry. I don't have any information about what happened tonight. I just wanted you to find yourself again. I don't know everything that's going through your head right now. But I do know how cynical Stephanie can be. I don't even know why my brother married that attention-starved, money-hungry woman. She was always complaining about how David spent so much time with Sebastian. Well, regardless of what I think. Don't let Stephanie break your spirit. Sebastian will always love you.
Yes, he will, and I won't. But thank you so much for your help. Brooks, you won't believe what Miss Dahlia just told me. What is it?
Well, you know this. Lady Stephanie's evil, blah, blah, blah. So, we're just gonna skip to the end.
I mean, it helps, right? What Miss Dahlia said about Miss Stephanie being money hungry and it should clear me from suspicion too. Right?
You are right. That information is useful. But I asked you to get the remaining staff members, not investigate yourself. If you want to continue to assist with this case, you will do as you are told. Now go collect the remaining help, and do not say anything to them other than their names. Understood? Charlotte, do you understand?
Understood.
That is some of the only useful information I have gotten all night. But if I let her help, she's that much more in danger. I'm going to make sure everyone my friend cared about gets out of here safely tonight, and that his murderer is brought to justice.
I love now that I'm in college, love a deal. Especially in New York. Oh my god. Kill me. It's been so fun. I saw a dead rat and a living rat.
Amen. Wait. That's New York.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was this big.
You got the full experience.
Yeah.
I get that in my home. And then our like backstop. Literally the day they were like, give me a tour, they like opened little like rolling things to like it was just a dead rat.
Just in time.
Mr. Brooks, I brought the people you've asked for. Thank you. You may wait outside until I'm finished speaking with them. Let's make this quick. Have a seat.
Sir, I assure you, none of us had anything to do with this.
Quiet. I do not need you going on about your innocence in this case. I have questions to ask. Now, Vera, I'm aware that you escorted Charlotte and Sebastian to the kitchen, so I will scratch you off for now. But Mallory and Clayton, you two were alone in the kitchen with Ambrose. Is that correct?
So, what if we were? Ambrose was still in the kitchen. If he had seen anything, wouldn't he have told you?
Yeah, we didn't do anything. And even if we did, we wouldn't tell you.
Shh, quiet, sweetie. You are not helping our case.
Settle down! Have some sense, you Neanderthals! Ambrose mentioned an altercation amongst some of the staff. Tell me about that.
If he didn't have some power over us, I would have said so many things by now. But to answer your question, who hasn't? It's a work environment. We all have different opinions and personalities. We all don't agree every now and then.
So you didn't like him very much?
Don't put words in her mouth. Plus, we have our reasons.
I mean, we all know I should have been the butler.
Ha!
I wouldn't say he's a bad guy because Lady Stephanie favored him over the rest of us.
She did! He always got treated better than the rest of us. That might not make him look like a bad guy, but as soon as he started running the house, he started treating all of us differently.
Well, all of this talk is only making you look guiltier. Yet, the lengths of your stupidity make sense for people like you.
Don't talk like you know us. You don't know anything about our intelligence or moral character. We said we didn't do anything, so we didn't do anything. Maybe it's just easier for you to blame things on people with less status, isn't it? We love Sebastian dearly, but everyone can change at some point, and that is what he did.
Clearly, none of you have enough motivation or smarts to pull off something of this magnitude. Charlotte!
Yes, sir.
Escort these three back to the kitchen. I will be taking a break.
Yes.
Hello, Sir Brooks. It took you long enough. Go wait outside until David and I are finished speaking.
But
I said wait outside. Now do as you are told.
She is my head maid, not yours. From this moment forward, I would like you to refrain from speaking to her in that manner.
Who knew my timid little friend had it in it? Fine, I get it. Charlotte, please wait outside until David and I are finished speaking.
Yes. Please excuse me. Thank you, sir.
Well, it's a bit awkward to ask in your own home, but would you mind having a seat?
Yes, of course.
Now, I hate to interrupt your conversation, but now is as good time as ever to get this over with. See, you and I, we're good friends, but I refuse to let that bias get in the way of solving this case.
No, I fully understand. Ask me whatever is needed to help. The three of us have known each other for years. You are dreadfully unaware of how badly I want you to get to the bottom of this.
Well then, I hate to bring this up, but I'm aware you and Sebastian had some bad blood for a while. Can you tell me about that?
I already told you what that petty squabble was about. Do you genuinely believe that was motive enough to kill?
Well, I know, but the audience doesn't.
Audience?
Just forgot some exact details. You need it all for the record. You know how it is.
Okay then. He was my wife's favorite, and he thought that meant he could treat his co-workers poorly. To me, they are all family, and he had no right to act like he was above them. And before you ask, I was never jealous of the attention he got from my wife, because he had Charlotte, so there was no need for jealousy. Anyways, he and I had to talk about it, and I could tell he understood where I was coming from. After that, I not only became closer with him, but with the rest of the staff as well. I care for all of my employees, especially because it is so hard to find good help these days. I hope you catch whoever did this.
I forgot how much of a sad sap you are. Well, it seems you have no motive to harm Sebastian, and I was there when you spoke to him. So, Charlotte! So dramatic. Loud. Yes. Please collect Miss Dahlia for questioning in the study.
It'd be my pleasure.
Thank you. I'm never that loud. How has your work been?
You will not believe.
Do you need me to whisper that? I have found barely any useful information all night. If I don't find something soon, this is going to be a mess.
I brought Miss Dahlia. I'll wait outside until you're ready for me.
Thank you. Since you've gotten here, have you noticed anything strange or out of place?
If I'm being honest, I haven't particularly noticed anything strange since I've arrived tonight. But I did hear that there was some drama between Lady Stephanie and Levi.
What does that have to do with this case?
Absolutely nothing. But goodness gracious, is it juicy? Let me fill you in. So I heard from my brother that this entire estate was not supposed to be Stephanie's. But then something dramatic must have happened because old Mr. Lockwood wanted to change the will and sign everything over to his nephew, Levi. But unfortunately, he dropped it before he could sign the papers. Isn't that juicy?
Juicy, yes. Helpful, no. I need to know whether you know anything about this case.
Like I said, I don't know anything about what happened tonight. Wait, didn't you say earlier that Sebastian was probably poisoned?
Yes, what about that?
Well, David told me that Stephanie told him that when her father's autopsy reports came back, it showed that he was poisoned. Isn't that strange?
Yes, very. Thank you for your cooperation. Charlotte!
Yeah, I know the drill by now.
Thank you.
Miss Dahlia, back to the dining room. But you never informed me who you'd like me to bring in next.
Yes, no, I didn't. I needed some time to think. Do me a favor. Let me bounce some thoughts off you.
Well, if you insist.
We'll have a seat now. So far, I have a long list of suspects, and very few have been crossed off. Take a look.
Well, from the evidence you have so far, it's pretty obvious who did it. But we don't want to pin it on someone without questioning everyone who was present. If we're not 100% sure, we could 1, wrongfully imprison someone, and 2, let the real killer get away.
I see what you're saying. Well then, if you were in my shoes, what would you do?
If I were you, I'd probably question Robin and Esther, one after the other. Supposedly, they've been together this entire night, so they should have the same answers. And if they don't, we'd have 2 more suspects, and we could use the other guest testimonies against them.
I will not be questioning Esther or Robin.
I'm sorry, what?
You heard what I said. I will not be questioning Esther or Robin.
Why not? It makes no sense not to. Again, they've been together this entire night. We'd be throwing away evidence.
I have heard nothing about those 2 the entire night. They have been together, and if we really want to know if they were, then we ask the person who came into the kitchen last. Levi!
We can question Levi at any point in time. I'm just saying it would make sense to examine them first. Esther wasn't even invited.
have concluded, and we all have concluded, that I have done nothing wrong. And my son is just as trustworthy as I am. He has been in the same place with the same person the entire night. To look at those two as suspects, we might as well look at myself.
No one is looking at you as a suspect.
I said I'm not questioning that. I refuse to believe that my son had any part to do in a murder. And even if he did, he has an alibi. If I say that clears him, that clears him. The way I see it, you are trying to investigate people with no motive because you don't like who the main suspect really is. If you continue to insist on questioning those two, you are off the case permanently.
But I was just saying...
That's it! Go join the rest of the kitchen staff.
But you don't...
Now! Was I wrong to do that? Maybe she is right. No, what am I talking about? They've been together in the same place the entire time. Besides, they barely even knew Sebastian that well. Regardless, the most suspicious person is the cousin who almost inherited the fortune, Levi.
Aww, poor Brooks. So right, and yet so wrong. In moments like these, I just love my job.
Well, Levi's definitely the person I should collect next, and I guess without Charlotte here, I have to go get him myself. And realize how useful she was.
Me around like this is his manner. It's not. He treats me like nothing I say matters. And Sebastian was my fiance, so I just felt like I could finally truly help. And he doesn't even want to listen. I feel like his murder is never going to be solved.
First of all, I fully agree with what you said about Brooks. He's entitled, and he treats all of us like dirt. But second, don't say that this is over. Whatever makes you think that?
Brooks isn't letting me help with the investigation anymore. That's what I mean.
Well, if you have such an issue with working with him, why don't you do a bit of your own sleuthing?
Clayton!
I'm sorry, did I say something stupid?
No, you beautiful genius!
You're saying happy words with an angry voice. I'm confused.
Charlotte, don't you see how good of an idea this is?
I do, but where would I even start?
I think you mean, where would we start?
What?
You don't actually think we'd let you do this alone, do you? Right, Ambrose?
If everyone else is helping, I should too.
Thank you guys. This means so much, and now that it's all of us, I think I have a good idea on how we can get into the study without Brooks' knowledge.
Why do you need to get into the study?
Well, I'm planning to take a look at the notebook. I was wanting to see what everyone else saw before I questioned Robin and Esther. If I get a chance to look around the study, that's even better.
Okay, so what's the plan?
Here it is. Okay, Clayton, I need you to do me a favor.
What is it?
Well, I'm afraid if you look in for evidence here, you'll wind up getting us caught. So wander outside, and if you see Brooks, stall him. Got it. Oh, and Vera, make sure he does his job.
Of course.
Oh, and you two, watch the door.
Did you need me?
No, I'm just talking out loud.
Uh-oh. Things aren't looking too good for Ambrose.
Dear Ambrose, you did a wonderful job. Other than the fact that you were seen, besides my husband, you and Sebastian are the only two people that know the truth. That I poisoned my father. Make sure Sebastian doesn't tell a soul. Finish the job by any means necessary.
Ambrose, what does this letter mean?
Charlotte, it was never my...
What does this letter mean?
Let me explain.
Explain what? That you covered up the death of Mr. Lockwood by murdering my fiancé?
Wait, what?
That's exactly what this letter says.
Ambrose, please tell us it's a lie and we'll believe you. Please!
Ambrose, who wrote this letter?
I can't.
Who wrote this letter?
It's signed on the back.
Listen, I know neither of us particularly like Brooks, but he needs to see this.
Can't we just confront her on our own?
No, he needs to see this. Let's go.
Charlotte, please.
No, stay there. Let's go.
I'm done pretending I'm innocent. It's about time. People need to pay for their crimes.
Wondering what's in that letter? You didn't really think she left her tracks uncovered, did you? Well, I'm not actually supposed to tell you what's in that letter, but I can show you what happened right as the letter was written. You'll get all the answers you need.
And signed. This is excellent forgery. It looks so perfect, I might actually frame Lady Stephanie and get away with this. Now there's only one person left in my way.
You called?
Yes, I need you to do one last thing for me. You want your money, don't you?
I just want her to be safe.
And you don't have a choice. What would happen if you couldn't pay for her medicine? You wouldn't want anything to happen to your poor mother, now would you? So when I say jump, you jump. And when I say do whatever it takes to silence Sebastian,
I do whatever it takes to silence Sebastian.
exactly. And don't worry too much about it. You know and sure she's happy and comfortable for the rest of her days. I promise.
Wait, you don't mean...
Do whatever it takes!
Now, I hear that your uncle intended to change the inheritance to you, but you didn't have time before he passed. Why?
Oh, of course it was. It may not seem like it, but I'm good with money. But I'm still not sure why he wanted to switch the will and transfer the money to me. My theory is that I was favored over my cousin Stephanie, but at this point, only the old man knows.
Well, thank you for that useful information. Now, since you annually visit
Brooks, you won't believe I just found!
What? What is it? What is
It's proof! Proof of who killed Sebastian!
Where did you find it?
In your desk!
When did... Is that why Vera and Clayton were being such pests? When I went to go get Levi?
Yes, but if it wasn't for them, I would have never found this.
Yes, okay, fine. But who wrote that? I knew it!
What does it say?
You're still here?
Was I speaking to you? No. Brooks, what does the letter say?
Come with me and I will tell you. We need to gather everyone to the dining room so we can tell them all at once. First, we need the police here. Hello? I would like to report a murder. 4277 Lockwood Lane. I'm aware that tonight's events have been harrowing for all of you, and some of you may be wondering why you have been summoned here. Well, with the help of Charlotte, I have found out who the murderer is. Lady Stephanie, care to explain why you murdered Sebastian?
What? I would never even think of hurting Sebastian.
Calm down for a moment. Do the words, "make sure he doesn't tell a soul by any means necessary," sound familiar to you?
How did you get your hands on that letter? I swore I had it burned. How did you read that letter?
Maybe I had someone on my side. Thank you, Charlotte. You've helped me much more than I've ever imagined.
You're welcome.
What proof do you have? What was this letter Brooks speaks of? I'm revolted by you.
I'm sure Stephanie would never hurt one of our staff members. They are like family to us. Brooks, don't imply such horrible things about my wife. Unless you have the proof to support these allegations, I won't believe you. You have been a good friend to me, and I don't want to think differently of you.
Well then, why don't we ask the accomplice himself? Who wrote you that letter, Ambrose?
Wait, what?
Calm down, my love.
My love! Young man, we will definitely be coming back to that later. But as for now, Ambrose, we are still waiting for your lovely explanation.
I had no choice. My mother is horribly sick, and the only way I could get money to pay for her hospital bills and to keep her alive was to listen to her. Lady Stephanie promised to me that if I picked up some extra work around the house, she would cover the hospital bills. I never knew it would amount to something like this. I never wanted to hurt anyone. Ambrose, what do you think you're doing? I never told you to hurt him. I'm telling the truth. I put the poison in Sebastian's glass.
Well then, Lady Stephanie, if my hypothesis is correct, not only did you murder your father, but you also ordered the death of your butler, Sebastian. Am I correct?
You truly believe I could pull off 2 murders and not get caught? I didn't kill them both.
Yes, that's what I've been saying this entire time. No, I mean, she just admitted to killing at least one of them. She just admitted to the crime. Hello? This is the police. There's been a murder reported. Come to the door.
Charlotte, would you please get the door?
Hello, everyone. Please stay calm.
Officers, arrest these 2 suspects.
This is not law and order, but okay.
You are being arrested for suspicion of murder. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will...
No! I want my attorney here now! I'm being framed! I'm being framed, I say! He wanted this to happen! It was him! He's the only other person here with the brains to do this!
Do not listen to that woman. We caught the bad guys. Charlotte, your fiance has been avenged. Shouldn't you be more happy?
I mean, yes, but I can't believe Ambrose was even capable of this.
I'm so sorry my wife did this. How can I make it up to you?
Just be here.
Ow! Hit the ball. All right, folks, take your leave. The story's over. I really need a new job. Well, good night. Huh? What's going on? This wasn't supposed to happen.
Yes. I'd like to ask about the first edition of Webster's. Is it still available? I seem to have come into some money.
It's been dinner for like 20 minutes. Shut up, boy. We've been eating dinner. They said there was two, right?
Yeah.
Hello. Thank you all so much for coming to closing night of Lockwood. I hope you all enjoy the show. Let me work there for a second. Okay. Technically, I'm not supposed to be here right now. The play is reserved for seniors to write and direct, but here I am, a sophomore, on the stage. So thank you to our club moderator, Miss Jody, who let me be a part of this process. I'm so glad I got to be a part of this because, albeit stressful, it has been a wonderful experience for me. I've learned so much about what it means to be a leader and a friend at the same time. Of course, I'd also like to thank my amazing co-writer and co-director, AJ. You've helped me grow so much as a person over the course of a couple months. Thank you for taking time out of your busy summer and hopping on calls with me and staying longer after school just to finish this. I love getting to write with you. There's no person I would rather have next to me right now. Thank you so much to all the actors who had to put up with both of us directing for the first time. You all helped us take this play from bullet points on pink sticky notes to on the stage with costumes and lights and all this stuff. Thank you to production, costumes, tech, and marketing. A lot of people think that theater is just about acting, but we are nothing without our behind-the-scenes crew. You guys do all the dirty work so the actors can shine. AJ and I have had this idea since last fall play season, and you've really helped bring it to life. And last but not least, thank you to my mom, who let me rant about my worries about the play, helped me make sense of loopholes, and who sat on a call for 2 hours making sure AJ and I edited the script right, because sometimes we make no sense. To all the members of the Seton Theater Company, you all are like a second family to me. I'm so proud of all of you, and I love you so much. Thank you again.
Okay, so now it's my turn. We're going to try and keep the tears together. I'm going to try not to cry during this. So thank you all again for coming. This has honestly been one of the most challenging and stressful, but exciting and fun experiences I have ever had. Although I am usually an actor, I am so glad that this is how my last Seton Theater play turned out. And directing, I've not only been able to put on a story that's literally just been a thought in my head since for, I think literally a year now. And be able to put that on an actual stage and get to know such amazing young actresses. But directing also let me know a completely different set of girls, my audio team. Last year, the team was filled with seniors, me and Alyssa. And this year, we started with me and Alyssa. And we gained 3 other girls, and I'm so happy that they joined. Even though we're a small team, I genuinely could not ask for a better one. I gained a lot of new friendships, but also strengthened another one. Annie and I met my junior year in a theater class, and today I can confidently say that taking that class was one of my smartest decisions. She's young, but strong and talented, and an amazing actress and a wonderful leader. She's honestly like a little sister to me, and I couldn't even imagine doing this without her. I'm so glad that the second Miss Jody allowed me to do this, I came to you. Each one of these girls has grown so much from when I first met them, whether it was this year or I spent the past 3 years with them. I've had so many people here that I'm proud of, but especially I want to give a quick little shout out to Reagan and Zoe. Well, I guess you know them as Mallory and Charlotte. Reagan has come so far out of her shell, little by little, but now she's fostering just one of her absolutely amazing talents. And she's grown so much in the past year that I've known her that I couldn't help but let all of you know how proud I am of her. And when Zoe first came to us, she didn't audition for Charlotte. When we asked her what she thought about playing, she was worried about the amount of lines and memorizing them. And I think the last 2 nights proved me right, that she made this character her own, and she's an amazing actress that can do absolutely anything she can put her mind to. Hopefully this production gave them the courage to shoot for the stars every time after this. All of these girls here are incredible, and I have so much to say about them, but I'm well aware all of you want to go home, it's late. So in the spirit of Thanksgiving, I'm thankful for each and every last one of you who came here and made this show possible, the parents who drove all their kids here and dealt with all those theater rants, because I know each and every last one of y'all heard something from your kids. This amazing opportunity, the girls in the booth, everyone on this stage, the past theater members that are currently here, and especially Miss Jody. We Seton Theater Company couldn't function without her. I'm proud and thankful that this is my last Seton fall production, and now a few words from our president.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Alex Riosto, and I have the honor of serving as the president of Seton Theater Company. On behalf of our entire company, thank you all so much for coming out tonight. Your support means the world to us and makes all of our hard work worthwhile. This year is particularly special because this year marks the 10th year anniversary of Seton Theater Company. Over the past decade, we prided ourselves on being one of the few schools that fully entrust its students to write, direct, and produce our fall plays. It's a tradition that allows us to express our creativity, build our confidence, and take on leadership roles that help us uplift our entire school community. I'd like to take a moment to express our gratitude to the faculty and staff for their continuous support and for their continuous support for our club and our mission. To our administration and the Daughters of Charity, thank you for providing us the resources, the encouragement, and the faith to pursue our theater passion. A special thank you goes to Miss Jody, our incredible moderator, whose guidance and unwavering support allows us to dream big and make those dreams a reality. We couldn't do this without you. To our amazing cast and crew, thank you all so much for your dedication, your creativity, and countless hours of work. You guys have truly brought this production to life. And of course, to our amazing co-producers, AJ and Annie, for pouring their hearts into this production. They have led us with grace and vision, and they have worked tremendously for this play. Seton Theater Company is more than just a group. We are a family. And tonight's performance is a testament of what it means Tonight's performance is a testament for when students come together and are given the stage for both literally and figuratively to shine. Thank you all once again for supporting us, and here's to another decade of creativity, passion, and the magic of student-led theater. Have a wonderful evening and safe travels, everyone. Thank you.